let us move to our section 3, the problems. So here are two sets. I have created some of the problem. This set contains 10 problems, then this set 2 contains 10 problems. These are different category of problems. Each problem will carry some new concept that I have already tick marked them. So be careful, I will be telling them with the problems only. So tick mark them in your copy as well. They are very important for finding degree of unsaturation. Let us take first set and first compound of this. That the first compound is C6H12. So directly we know the formula of DU. We will be following that only. We will not be caring about any other thing. H plus X minus N divided by 2. This is the formula. So let us put number of carbon and hydrogen in the formula to calculate DU. Since no halogen and nitrogen is present, so we will be putting it to 0. DU will be 6 plus 1 7 minus, and number of hydrogen is 12 plus 0 minus 0 divided by 2. That will yield a DU of 1. 1 DU means either a double bond or a ring. One ring or one double bond. Okay. So based on this I will be giving you idea of possible structure of this compound. Okay, but don't care about it for now, just I am giving idea. First structure which is possible is hexene, 6 double bond. I have put double bond here, you can put anywhere, that will be counted in isomers actually, but I am giving you the structural idea only. Second structure which is possible is a ring like this. Okay, this is a 6-membered ring, it's cycloalkane, and it also has a DO of 1. It also has a DO of 1. Okay. So these are the two structure which is possible for this compound. Other structure may also be possible, like you can make a ring like this as well, a 3-membered ring like this, and attach 2 leftover carbon on these 2 carbon. This 5-membered ring may also be a possible, or a 4-membered ring like this. 4 5 6 3 4 5, one more carbon will come in this 3 member. So these are the possible structure, but I will not be going from now into so much depth. We will be carrying forward only those structure which are bit important. Let us take second problem, C6H10. The first is done. C6H10. Just put into the formula to calculate DU. 6 plus 1 7 minus, number of H is 10, so 10 divided by 2 means a DU of 2. A DU of 2, now what does it means? Carefully listen. A DU of 2 means a triple bond. A triple bond holds a DU of 2, I have already told you. A DU of 2 also means 2 double bonds like this. A DU of 2 also means 2 rings in a single compound. A DU of 2 also means 1 ring plus 1 double bond, because 1 ring holds 1 DU, 1 double bond holds 1 DU, that's why. Okay, so these are the possibilities. Based on this we have to, I will be telling you some of the structures, but don't focus on it for now. A triple bond structure will be like this. It will be a hexane. You can see this is hexane. A triple bond is, I have placed it like here, you can place it anywhere. So this is actually hexane. A double bond structure, possible structure is, draw like this. This is a double bond, a possible double bond structure. See, many structure for double bond is also possible, but I am drawing one structure from each. Is can be alkene like this, C double bond C, C double bond C, C, 3 4 5 6, 2 double bonds present in this compound. As you can see, a DU of 2. 2 rings, let us try to make 2 rings as well. We can do like this. like this. This is C, 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 C. See, count carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons and 2 rings are present, as you can see. It's a type of bicyclo compound. Bicyclo. Then a compound which has 1 ring and 1 double bond. It's a simple compound, a ring, a 6-member ring, and it contains a double bond inside it. This is actually cyclohexene. So let us quickly take this third example, C3H4. Okay, so let us take it as well, C3H4, and calculate its du. Simple, just put it in formula. 4, 3 plus 1 is 4 minus H divided by 2. See, here no nitrogens and halogens are present for now, so you can directly eliminate those variables, put them as 0. 4 divided by 2, 3 plus 1 4 minus 4 divided by 2, a du of 2 again, but I will not be making structure for this again. This will just, we will be calculating du for this question. Okay, you can try to make a structure, but for now I will not suggest it. We will be covering those all things in isomerism. Okay, how to make structures with the help of. Now let us take C2H4, the fourth example. C2H4, calculate its du. This is an important one. 2 plus 1 3 minus H, number of H is 4 divided by 2. 3 minus 2 means a du of 1. Okay, let us try to make its structure. I think all of you will be aware of it. C double bond C, it's actually ethene, the only structure. So now I have to ask you one question from here. 1 double bond means 1 du. Okay, but always it's the case that 1 du will lead to 1 ring. See, 1 du will always lead to 1 double bond. Actually here no ring is possible. In this case no ring is possible, because with 2 carbons no ring is possible. So if du is coming out to be 1, then for ring, if you have to make a ring, then for ring at least 3 carbon is must. As an example, what minimum compound can exist with a du of 1 is this, C3H6. Calculate its du. It will be 1 obviously, since a ring is there. C3H6, it is C3H6. 4 minus 6 divided by 2, that will yield 1. So this is the smallest compound will be which will be a ring and which will be having a du of 1. So du of 1 will not always represent that a ring will be created, because here no ring is possible with 2 carbons only. Alkene may be made. Okay, but here C3H6, a ring can be made. Alkene can also be made like this. This is an alkene, propene actually. So you should remember this point.